Hey everyone, welcome to this amazing world of haircuts. Here, you get free haircuts, but you must come prepared with a super funny story. But free often comes at a price. Tell a funny story, yours or one you've heard. Story will flash on the wall screens, turning into energy for our mechanical spider. Don't think telling your tale is your way out. Your hair will just grow back like weeds. Next time it's your turn, you better have a new story ready. Or let's just say things could get hairy. A time-space compressor is installed, only permitted ones can pass. If anyone forces entry, they'll face consequences. And their fate will mirror that man, torn apart by time streams. That's Abai, the barber's assistant. Abai buys food daily to keep customers energetic for storytelling. One day, a black man had to and told a tale about a blue box. The energy unexpectedly summoned the doctor, a two-hearted time lord who's met countless deities. But this doctor had never encountered a barber who could create such an extraordinary mechanical spider. He thought, this shouldn't be a nobody. Subtitles. Indeed, the barber became somewhat excited, lifting his clippers and shouting out loud as he recounted that those gods above were his alternate selves across various cultures. Sounded super impressive, right? But the doctor chuckled a bit rudely at that. When did Loki become black? He had crossed paths with those gods, so he knew they wouldn't just kidnap some mortals for storytelling. The barber felt a bit embarrassed when his fib was exposed. Turns out he's just a storyteller gathering tales from the gods, spreading those stories among mortals. Just like many working folks, the gods relied on him for their power. But once they got what they needed, they kicked him out of the divine circle. In this internet age, who needs storytellers anyway? Unyielding, he used divine blood and essence to create this mechanical spider with a web beneath, linking various story hubs from reality, like bustling bars and confessionals in cathedrals, where stories fuel this contraption. Once he had enough stories gathered, it was time for revenge on the gods. But the doctor sensed something amiss. Those gods existed thanks to our understanding of stories. Destroy those gods, and the connection between humanity and stories would be severed. Can you imagine a world without stories? Just then, the red light in the room flickered back on. Time for some storytelling. To protect nearby mortals, the doctor voluntarily took a seat, but he requested the barber's assistant, Abai, to cut his hair. He felt he had seen her before when he played chess with another deity named Asin. She had wanted to wager her daughter against him, but he cleverly dodged that bomb. He thought he saved Abai, but little did he know it earned him her grudge. For Abai, being a wager was old news. Leaving with the doctor felt way better than being with those other gods. Good thing the doctor had mastered the art of the verbal. He said, hurt people, but it's all about how you deal with that hurt. Abai wasn't just some object of disregard, she was a respected individual. If she helped the barber destroy the gods, it would only perpetuate the cycle of choosing to save the lives of people in the barber shop was much more meaningful than obliterating gods. As Abai dropped her hatred, she began sharing her own. It means African women slave shared escape maps via hairstyles, and she hid something in the doctor's hair. The doctor understood what the story was implying, grabbed a sonic screwdriver, and created some chaos in the barber shop, then dragged Belinda into the using Abby's hair maps. They quickly found their way through the maze, discovering the barber shop's core, a story hub made of mechanical hearts. The way to destroy it was simple, just pull the wires. But as they were about to act, the barber rushed in. At his standoff, the doctor connected the wires to himself, saying, "Don't you want stories? I'm a bottomless pit of them." The doctor himself represented an endless story. The barber chuckled. An endless story means limitless energy. What if the mechanical spider could be charged up soon? That would erase all tales of the gods, but Belinda reminded him that the engine was partially broken. No way it could handle all that energy, meaning the entire mechanical spider would blow up from overload. The doctor seized the moment to reason, hurt people, harm others, but you can choose to be a hero. At the last moment, the barber dropped his hate to let stories unfold. As time-space constraints lifted, everyone fled. The mechanical spider disintegrated in the explosion. The doctor dragged the barber back to reality. He had always served the gods. Not having a name, he now gets one from the doctor and stops telling myths. Everyone is the hero of their own story.